next door. So, are you ready to learn everything you can about this California-centric park? Because that's exactly what we're doing today here on DFP Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog, and today's video is all about Disney California Adventure, or DCA for short. Disney California Adventure opened on February 8th, 2001 to become the second park at Disneyland Resort. And while DCA is fairly young compared to its Disneyland Park counterpart, which opened in '55 of course, it's still undergone several significant changes and updates and additions over the years, with still more to come. So our goals for today, we're going to walk you through DCA, show you all the key components you're going to want to add to your itinerary, and give you the 411 on what's new, what's hot, and what's going to be worth your time. If you're looking for a full springboard Disneyland itinerary for your upcoming trip, then be sure to scan the QR code you see on the screen now, or head to disneyfoodblog.com/DisneylandPlans. You're going to download our digital guide detailing 3 perfect days inside Disneyland Resort for free. Alright, let's start out today with what to expect from DCA. DCA is a hodgepodge of creative realms. Some of them are more easygoing, while others are like action all day long. You're going to start your day by entering Buena Vista Street, which is similar to Disneyland's Main Street USA, in the way that you're going to find a myriad of shopping and dining options here. Members of the Fab Five, like Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy, also like to pay guests a visit around this area, dressed in their 1930s best. You can usually find them hanging out in front of the Elias & Co. gift shop. Alright, let's turn to the left after making our way down Buena Vista and work our way around the park clockwise. The first area you're going to find after Buena Vista Street is Hollywoodland, an appropriate area for a park that's literally inside and named after California. By the way, the theme of this particular area is, of course, when Walt got off the bus in Hollywood for the first time. So that's why you're going to see that statue of him with Mickey Mouse and, of course, Walt's old cardboard suitcase. One of the main features of this area is the Disney Animation Building, where you're going to find multiple interactive experiences, as well as a central area that serves as a nice place to chill, get some AC, and watch animation clips featuring fan-favorite Disney films. Now, across the street from the Animation Building is where you can hop aboard the short and sweet dark ride Monsters, Inc., Mike and Sully to the rescue. The next area of the park is the newish Avengers Campus, which opened in 2021 and is ready to recruit you as an official hero in the MCU. Currently, you can ride Guardians of the Galaxy, Mission Breakout, and Web Slingers, Spider-Man adventure, in this area of the park, though there is one other ride that's currently in the works. We're going to talk about that more later on. Moving right along, we're heading into Cars Land next. The title of this area speaks for itself. It's an entire land inspired by Pixar's film franchise Cars. Cars Land holds the most popular ride of the park, Radiator Springs Racers, as well as 2 other family fun flat rides, Mater's Junkyard Jamboree and Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters. From there, you'll enter into the newest area of DCA, San Francisco Square. This little section, focused mainly on dining and shopping, used to be the Pacific Wharf's humble abode, but in August 2023, Pacific Wharf was reimagined into something more Big Hero 6 inspired. Thankfully, a lot of those classic snacks and eats from the Pacific Wharf days have stuck around even after the reimagining, but now these menus have additional offerings you can choose from as well. Once you cross back through the San Francisco Gate Bridge, you'll be in Pixar Pier. Pixar Pier is actually made up of 4 neighbors. Incredibles Park, where you'll find the Incredicoaster, Inside Out Headquarters, where you'll find the Emotional Whirlwind Flat Ride, the Toy Story Boardwalk, where you'll find Toy Story Mania and Jesse's Critter Carousel, and the Pixar Promenade, where you're going to find the Pixar Pal Around, which of course is that giant Ferris wheel, used to be called Mickey's Fun Wheel. Shoulder to shoulder with Pixar Pier is Paradise Gardens, where you can watch the nighttime spectacular World of Color, as well as ride lots of carnival-style rides. And finally, we've reached the very right-hand side of the park where Grizzly Peak resides. Grizzly Peak is the home of Grizzly River Run, Soarin', and the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, which completely transforms around the Halloween season. You're going to see what I mean soon enough. So, what's in store for Disney California Adventure in 2024? What's coming soon? Well, there's the possibility that we might see some construction start popping up around Avengers Campus, but again, it's just a possibility. Avengers Campus is planning on taking things to the next level. No, the multiverse in the near future. The expansion is going to include a new ride where guests will be able to battle alongside the Avengers in an ultimate showdown against King Thanos. Because if this giant purple dude wasn't intimidating enough before, the addition of the crown and royal stature really does wonders for him. From what we've heard about the new attraction so far, the ride mechanics are going to be potentially very similar to what you already can find over at Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind in Epcot. According to Disney, the story behind this multiverse-driven ride will show us a new technology that'll transform Avengers Campus into the heart of the multiverse through the use of Tony Stark's time suits, Xandarian jump points, and Wakandan technology. The transport vehicles will also be able to jump into new worlds in a split second to go on multi-world missions. So when you tell me about split-second launches and Xandarian jump points, of course my mind's immediately going to go to Cosmic Rewind, which uses the exact same mechanics and storytelling tactics. But we'll see. Regardless, we're pumped to be a part of this ultimate battle. While DCA hasn't said anything about a release date yet, or even when they're going to start constructing this ride in the first place, my best guess is we're not going to see it go live in 2024. I know, sad day, but I'll make sure to keep y'all updated just in case Disney proves me wrong, which would be really cool if they did. Now, here's what we know for sure will be coming soon over to DCA, which was just recently announced. Pixar Fest, which we haven't seen since 2022, is returning from April 26th through August 4th. During this time, you'll be able to experience colorful decorations and themed menu offerings, and pick up some commemorative souvenirs too. There will be Pixar twists all throughout Disneyland Resort, including a new daytime parade, Better Together, a Pixar Pals celebration over in DCA, plus some additions to nighttime spectaculars. Now, let's talk about the problem with World of Color. So, World of Color is Disney California Adventure's nighttime spectacular that takes place across the water in a show filled with lights and music and moments that'll make you go, aww. But because this show is so popular, the main viewing area around Paradise Bay can get suffocating. Now, if you don't mind those shoulder-to-shoulder crowds and possibly having to stand on your tiptoes to get a good view of the colorful water jets, then you should be good to go. But there are two other ways to guarantee better views with potentially more breathing room. The first way is to grab a free virtual queue when they're available. You can join the World of Color virtual queue each day right at noon via the Disneyland app. While you don't have to have a virtual queue to see World of Color, this will guarantee you a good spot for the performance. Your second option is the World of Color dining package, which will not only give you a 3-course meal, but also secure you a prime viewing location of the show. There are 2 different dining packages you can choose from. Either get the dinner buffet at Storytellers Cafe inside the Grand Californian Hotel, or get the full-service lunch or dinner at Wine Country Trattoria, which is still inside DCA. Wine Country will put you back $62 per adult, and Storytellers is going to cost you $64. But there are a couple of things you need to keep in mind before making those dining package plans. From January 9th to February 29th, World of Color will be closed for refurbishments. Now, before these refurbs, DCA was showing a new version of World of Color called World of Color 1 in honor of the Disney Company's 100th year anniversary. It's very possible that after this refurbishment wraps up, World of Color will return to its original version. Either performance is a good time regardless, but we'll let you know which one you should expect to receive during your next visit once we learn more. Okay, ready to